The type of cost that you have in your business is absolutely critical, not only to understand, but actually be aware of what you can do with those costs and how that impacts on your profitability. There are two broad types of costs that we've talked about before. Number one is what we call fixed costs. So if you're a retailer, those costs that you might pay for warehousing, those costs that you might pay for renting out a space, those costs that you might pay for delivery, typically will be fixed in nature. So whether you've got any business or not, they'll still be there. If you're a manufacturer, the rent on the building, the salaries that you pay your team will be fixed costs. If I run my accounting business, the salaries that I pay to my staff are fixed. Every business will have an element of fixed costs. The other costs that will fluctuate according to how much you sell, how much you provide, are called variable. But let's drill down a little bit more deeply. The level of fixed cost can be a good thing, and it can also be a very bad thing. Those businesses that have high levels of fixed costs in their cost structure are said to be highly geared operation. Now that's a real weird term. What it means is if business suffers and your sales line goes down, you've got a burden of fixed costs to carry and you've got quite high exposure to operational risk. If, however, business prospers, you're selling more of what you're doing, delivering more services, then actually having fixed costs is a positive thing. Now, there's a few things I want to share on top of that. It's absolutely critical that you know what the level of your operational gearing is in your business. If you don't want to do the maths, you don't want to do the numbers, check the link at the end, and we've got a superb free online calculator that not only tells you what your level of business risk is, your level of operational gearing, you can play around with that using a wonderful slider to see that if you make certain decisions, what the impact on profitability will be. High fixed costs, taking on new staff as opposed to freelancing and subcontractors can be a positive thing. Find out more, check out the link at the end of this video. Until then, see you on the other side next week.